my drive is dedicated. I do this for real. I'm legit. I do this for the love of it. He's saying here, Kendrick's drive is designated. It's a designated driver. They're doing it for you. Basically saying Universal Music or Interscope Records and Spotify, they are carrying Kendrick to the top, while Drake basically earned his way. So this line here, it's kind of directly allocated to Kendrick. Now, he's not the only person that benefits from this, but Drake, most of his music or earning from music comes from streams, like outright streams, Apple Music, Spotify. He's the most streamed artist, I think, every month this year. Billboard made it more difficult for someone like Drake to continue to be number one, because they started weighing radio plays more than just streams. So, for example, if your song is getting played on the radio a lot more than someone just listening to it on their phone, your song is going to be seen as more powerful than theirs. So, in a way, it kind of hampers someone like a Drake who, has millions, even billions of people streaming his music. So he's saying they want to make it fair for you. The numbers that I generated, if we did it based off of streams, it would be crazy. It wouldn't even be fair. They're making it fair for you guys. They're making it fair for you, Kendrick Lamar. That's what Drake is saying. We're hearing something that Drake kind of reiterated throughout his disses, saying Taylor Swift is the only one that I respect, that I see as my equal. Anyone else, you're not on my level. I'll drop the same week as you and I won't care. Now, I don't think Drake would do that with every artist. There's a few that, also could take some attention away from some of his sales, but for the most part, he's like, Kendrick, you're not on my level at all. Taylor Swift's the only person. Here is where it gets very interesting. This is where it starts to be kind of a foreshadowing of what's actually starting to happen right now. He says, leave your label devastated. Even when you pad the stats, period, I never hated. Now, we're seeing that Drake has I don't know if it's a full lawsuit yet, but he basically wants Universal or Interscope Records, which is Kendrick's people, to release any outside, botters or whatever they paid. So it's kind of interesting that this was dropped in 2023, and now it's all unraveling. It gets very interesting. Right here, this can be directed at a lot of different people or rappers, but personally, how I took it was even bigger than that, and he's talking about his actual label. Now, he's saying everyone was good with me, then everyone's expression faded. You could look at this as, Future or Metro or Rick Ross, or you could look at it as Universal Music and as Lucian Grange, as Drake goes up and all these executives, they're like good with Drake, and they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make so much money. But as Drake continues to go up and up, and his value goes even higher, you have to think these executives, they love having power. They love being the ones in charge. They don't like that Drake has all this power. They don't like that an artist has the power to, I don't want to say overthrow the music industry, but has so much power, more than any other artist has ever had. So I kind of look at it as two ways. He's talking to the artist, but he's also talking to the label. Now, again, this line seems very relevant today. Ticking time bomb and they begging me to detonate it. What else could be this time bomb? What else could be ticking? Was it that Drake knew that this Metro Future Kendrick, like, that collab was already happening, and he knew that Kendrick would try to go to a beef with him? We can't say that he knew everything. I'm not gonna give him that much credit, but it's interesting to look at. This lawsuit could very well be that red button or the ticking time bomb, because it could, blow up the whole industry as you know it. When you really look at things, Universal may not be able to own a percentage of Spotify after this. It could be like a monopoly type situation. We just don't know what could happen. So this could be Drake's red button, like, okay, I'm gonna go down too. It's gonna affect me, but I'll be all right. I'm the biggest artist in the world. It's gonna end up helping maybe independent artists, and it's gonna blow up everything. So the ticking time bomb is could be accurate in the situation. He keeps on referencing the red button. If I press this red button, dog, everything forever changes. Press this red button, dog, and everyone is heaven gated. What else could this mean besides this lawsuit potentially that could change everything about the music industry and how radio stations operate, how Spotify operates, how Apple Music operates, how Universal operates? It could change everything. So I believe this is the red button. I don't know. What else could it be? Like a diss? Is there some information he doesn't know or that he knows about someone? I doubt it. This has to be it. What else could it be? What else could Drake do that everything changes if he does it? So I feel like this For All the Dogs album, originally it had the What Will Pluto Do song, where everyone thought it was him paying homage to Future. Turns out it's actually a diss to Future. This, made Future go with Metro and make this diss. And then they're like, Kendrick, hop on. Now, Drake still has connects all throughout the industry. And you have to figure along the way, he figured out what was going on. He figured Kendrick is going to come after him. He looked at the different angles. And bam. I don't know. I don't really know where it goes from here. But it should be interesting. Especially when Drake's new project releases. That's one thing I will say. Now, the next Drake album could potentially be his biggest. Like, I'm not going to say bigger than Views, because that was crazy. Roll out, build up, everything. But everybody's going to want to know what Drake said, who he said it to, So, time will tell. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think the theory is correct that the red button was the lawsuit? Did Drake see and foresee this from the beginning? Or was this just luck? Was the song just about something totally different? I'm just reading into it too much. Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you for watching.